Welcome to our discussion on how AI is shaking up biopharma and medical device manufacturing. It's really transforming production, efficiency, and even how experts work.
Absolutely, it's fascinating. How do you see these AI-driven improvements impacting things like batch scheduling and equipment utilization?
Well, one of the biggest changes is in digital batch scheduling. Companies are using AI to integrate data from ERP systems, sensors, and logs to resolve scheduling conflicts dynamically. This has led to, say, 15% higher upstream throughput and huge downstream gains, up to 60% in some cases.
That's impressive. So AI is not just about crunching numbers, it's about making real-time decisions that reduce idle time, right?
Exactly. And it's not just about machines running better, it's also about dynamic workforce allocation. In a European firm, using AI for workforce management led to a 29% reduction in upstream downtime by predicting skill gaps and even delivering microtraining through AR
Wow,
interfaces.
that's clever. Right. And that sort of integration where human expertise blends with machine precision seems really promising. But don't you think there might be some skepticism about relying too heavily on AI to manage skilled tasks?
Sure, there's a valid concern. But you see, the idea isn't to replace experts, but to free them up so they can focus on innovation. It's like having a smart assistant managing the routine stuff,
Yeah,
letting
for
the
sure.
humans tackle the complex challenges.
And what about yield optimization? I heard there was a case involving C3 AI that showed a nearly 1.5% yield improvement, saving about $20 million for high-volume biologics.
Yeah, that's a standout example. By unifying years of batch data, they predicted the optimal harvest time 7 days earlier. It may sound small percentage-wise, but when you scale it across production, those savings add up
Definitely.
big time.
I also recall something about advanced cell line development. Can you explain that part?
Sure. Platforms like Asimov's CHO Edge system use AI to predict RNA splicing and signal peptide cleavage. This guarantees a minimum titer, and in one case, clones were generated 40% faster than traditional methods. It kind of speeds up the whole cell therapy development process.
That's revolutionary. And there's the Novartis T-Charge TM CAR T platform, right? How does AI fit there?
Exactly. That platform leverages AI to preserve T-cell stemness, achieving a 73% complete response rate in lymphoma trials by ensuring optimized cell proliferation. It's about addressing a critical need for faster and more efficient therapies.
Switching gears a bit, AI's influence is also huge in medical device innovation, correct?
Oh, totally. Think about surgical robotics and digital twins. Active Surgical's Active Site, TM, improves surgical precision by reducing cognitive load by 50% during procedures. And Medtronic's GI Genius system ramps up polyp detection by 50% over unaided checks.
Right, qualitative benefits that translate directly into patient outcomes. And then there's the use of digital twins in cardiac therapeutics, which sounds like science fiction, but is very real now.
Exactly. Siemens Healthineers developed a digital twin that simulates over 200 heart failure scenarios. By virtually testing pacemaker configurations, it boosted response rates by 35% in trials. It cuts down on physical prototypes and shrinks planning times dramatically.
That's like making the problem-solving process more agile. But how do you think all these AI integrations coexist? Aren't there risks with data fragmentation and workforce adaptation?
You hit the nail on the head. While the potential is huge, McKinsey even projects $30 to $40 billion savings in biopharma alone. About 90% of plants still lack the advanced analytics integration. It shows that data fragmentation remains a key challenge, and staff need training to adapt to these new systems.
True. That balance seems critical, leveraging AI for efficiency while ensuring human expertise is enhanced, not sidelined.
Yep, it's about harmonization. For example, Samsung Biologics uses digital twins to simulate rare bioreactor scenarios, allowing staff to practice in a virtual, risk-free environment. It's a smart blend, automating routine monitoring while reserving human judgment for innovation and troubleshooting.
Speaking of innovation, tell me about the generative design and prototyping. I heard it's cutting down the development time drastically.
Absolutely. There's a Boston-based firm that used generative AI to whip up over 150 validated design iterations in just 48 hours. Compare that to the typical 6 to 8 weeks in traditional methods. The material costs dipped by 35% as well. It's like AI is turning design prototyping into a high-speed endeavor.
Yeah, sounds efficient. And then on the supply chain side, AI is also optimizing inventory by analyzing demand forecasts, right?
Yes, indeed. One multinational supplier used AI models to reduce inventory waste by 22% by correlating regional sepsis rates with catheter demand. It maintained order fulfillment at nearly 99.5%, even during disruptions like a pandemic.
Totally impressive. We also can't forget about quality control. How is AI reshaping regulatory compliance and defect detection?
There are some excellent examples. A top pharma company deployed AI-based predictive maintenance across 50-plus bioreactors, slashing unplanned downtime by 40% with a 92% accuracy window for pump failures. Then there's Pi Pharma using computer vision AI to inspect vial fill levels, reducing FDA 483 observations by 50%.
Yeah, that's a game changer for FDA compliance. It seems every step of the production chain is getting a tune-up with AI. But what about raw material variability? That's been a persistent issue for a long time.
You're right. Catalyze AI's platform is tackling this head-on by digitizing 100% of unstructured raw material data. By linking resin lot characteristics to purification yields, they're seeing yield improvements of 5% and significant cost savings per site annually.
Wow. Even small percentage improvements in yield can have massive financial impacts when you're talking billions in revenue.
Exactly. And all of these developments underline one central theme: the need for harmonization between AI and human skills. AI isn't replacing experts. It's giving them supercharged tools for innovation and efficiency.
I do see, though, that despite all these advancements, integration challenges remain. How do we address the issue when nearly 90% of plants lack advanced analytics?
That's a great point. Overcoming these hurdles involves a strong focus on data integration and staff training. It's like building a state-of-the-art car, but ensuring the driver knows how to handle it. Companies are gradually adopting these technologies. Think Samsung Biologics' CFD digital twins and Asimov's kernel-based models to eventually move toward fully autonomous,
I see your point.
lights-out manufacturing.
So even though integration is tough, the end goal is to enable continuous improvement and adaptability in manufacturing, right?
Exactly. The aim is to let human experts focus on innovation. One executive even put it as, AI isn't replacing our experts. It's letting them focus on innovation rather than firefighting. And that's key with global biologics demand expected to grow at around 6% CAGR through 2030.
That's a compelling vision for the future, scaling life-saving therapies with both speed and precision. But don't you think there's a danger of over-relying on digital models? Sometimes real-world complexities might not fit into a simulated environment.
That's a fair critique. While digital twins and simulations offer incredible insights, they rely on accurate data and robust models. So, there is a need for constant validation against real-world outcomes. However, as these systems mature, that gap is expected to narrow significantly.
Overall, it's amazing to see how human-machine harmonization is taking center stage in these industries. The cost savings, efficiency gains, and boost in quality could redefine healthcare manufacturing altogether.
Absolutely. The synergy between human expertise and AI isn't just a buzzword. It's delivering real, measurable benefits in batch scheduling, workforce optimization, quality control, and so much more. It's revolutionizing how we develop and deliver life-saving
Right on.
therapies.
Thanks for this deep dive. The future of integrated AI in these fields looks brighter than ever.